You. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Good afternoon, Cowboy. This is Ghost Home Control. Get to the location provided to you. Some of our associates are about to head across town with a high-value package.
Oh,
The contents of
snap.
this package will be very harmful to the agency in the wrong hands.
Oh, man. Really harmful for the agency, baby.
We have intelligence that a non-friendly has paid the local militia to extract the package before it can be exchanged.
Oh,
This would be
man.
against our interests.
Let's go. Yo, what's up, Blue? What's up with y'all? What's going on with you, Blue Jay? We're just playing some
Associates are leaving the
Mind's
depot
Eye.
now. Find them and protect them.
I see him. Oh, look, find the dandy from here and follow.
Yeah, this game might need another hot fix. Another update. I'm surprised they took out my free roam. Oh, you like it? Nice. Yeah, I think he was telling me about that game. So we gotta follow this truck right here, see where it's going. Yeah, I'm not really into them too much, personally. I did like Life Strange when it first came out, because I thought it was pretty interesting, but yeah, they're not really my forte.
Try to preempt any unpleasant surprises.
Yeah, no, the Switch 2's doing good for sure, but like I said, he's at Wreckfest too. Yeah, I just give it by next year. I give it by next year, GTA 6. We'll see how well that turns out, you know, but I think Nintendo, they gotta make their money now for sure. Don't want to wait until next year. But I think it's because the hype is already dying down. No, nobody's really buying games. Third-party games at an all-time low. Mario Kart World, you can't even use it as an example because it was bundled in. I mean, if you really think about it, Pokemon Legends had an install base of 160 something million, and it sold 50% worse than Archives. Like, these are things of concern, people. You know? Most definitely. These are definitely things of concern, and I'm not going to sit there and just glaze Nintendo like everybody wants people to. No, I'm not doing that. We're going to keep it in perspective. You know, but I will say Nintendo's definitely doing good enough. I mean, to keep the hardware sales, that's good. But the third-party sales definitely got to come up, which more likely will decline even further more than it is now. Yeah, I've actually lost interest. I don't even think I want to Switch 2. You know? Personally, for myself. I mean, Donkey Kong Bonanza looks okay, but it's not tempting me to be like, yo, I need to go get this right now. You feel me? It just doesn't do that for me. You know, I just think people bought Bonanza because there's really nothing else on the Switch too. I mean, if you think about it, it's really a barren wasteland. I'm gonna keep it a buck. No, I liked it, Life Strange 1 and Before the Storm. I didn't really care for 2. But I do know the story of 2. I think 2 had some interesting points, but the little kid, man, he really made that game annoying, man, with all that powers he had. Yeah. Like, I liked the game personally, especially in the beginning, because it touched up on some real serious tones. But unfortunately, those serious tones just are too far in between, you know? Especially when they go into the I did like the part where they meet their grandmother and their grandfather. That part was kind of cool. But the part where they were out in the woods, I just didn't really care for that. I mean, it was good initially. It had good... I think it was a good game. It just had bad pacing. I think Life Strange 2 was an amazing game. I just think it had bad pacing, though. So to me, it's not as replayable, unlike the first one, where it's just... It feels more replayable. just because it's entertaining from start to finish. There was times in Life Strange 2 that made me just go like, ugh, you know. I think 2 is actually a better game. I think that's good. I think that's only gonna help PlayStation, but then you also got to take in consideration how many PlayStation dudes was capping hard when Xbox did it, but now when PlayStation's gonna do it, now all of a sudden they love it. Yeah, I feel like the Nintendo first party. I mean, they are dropping enough games. You know what I'm saying? They got World, they got Bonanza, they got the Hyrule Warriors coming out. I mean, I really hate to count Pokemon Legends and Metroid Prime 4, but I guess you can count them as upgrade games, I guess. I mean, it's definitely better than PlayStation, for sure. Definitely. I will say that much. It's definitely by far better than PlayStation when it comes to output of games, but I'm just a little underwhelmed with the overall software. And when I mean overall software, that's including third party and exclusives, not just exclusive games. I look at the whole grand scheme of it. Yeah, it definitely is, for sure, Blue Jay. I just don't like the pacing of the first. Switch 2 has a lot of good games. Alright, what's the good games, though? Aaron, name me 10 good Switch games. Switch 2 games right now. Make a list. 10 Switch 2 games. Like, I just want to know. I just want to see what he can come up with. Yeah, name me 10 Switch 2 games. Then it ain't got enough games then. You can't do 10? Then it ain't got enough games. Then it don't got enough games then. You can't do 10? You can't do 10. I mean, no. I mean, not, he's like, can we name 10 good PS5 games though? Yo, you know you can't do that, Aaron. Come on, man. Even within the 5-6 years, I can't even do that. This dude, man. Aaron, man, I love you for that, though. He's like, listen, man. Switch 2, hey, but Switch 2 got an excuse. It's only been on the market for 4 months, though. So it does have an excuse, though. You ain't fronting on that, though. Yo, Aaron, man. Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Nah, I feel you on that, though. I feel like maybe we a little too harsh on Nintendo. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too harsh. And don't even realize. But I definitely think I could see better for sure. But I see your point though. You know, maybe I'm a little too harsh on it. It hasn't really been that long. You know what I mean? I will say Nintendo's definitely pumped out more games than PlayStation. That's for sure. You know? Yeah, I feel you on that. You all right? Maybe I'm being a little too harsh in that regard. You know? Because even though some of the games are cross-gen, they're still games, though. You know what I mean? They're still games you could play. They're still games you could take advantage. You know, Pokemon Legends, Bonanza. I mean, I can name them. Like, if I named the games, it'd be what? Donkey Kong, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, probably the new Hyrule Warriors coming out, Metroid Prime 4 when it's out. You know? So, yeah, I get what you're saying, though. I would rather have a Switch 2 than a PlayStation 5. I ain't gonna front. I don't know why people keep saying I would rather have a PS5 over an Xbox. I think I'm good. Oh yeah, they got Kirby. Yeah, they got the games. I can't refute that. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's just the first year. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. Because even the Switch 1 wasn't that strong at its first launch. Maybe a lot of people would say the Switch 2 got a better launch though. You know what I mean? They might. Yeah, you might have a valid point on that. Because we didn't get a Pokemon game at its launch. We got it a year after, so... But I would say Pokemon Sword and Shield felt more of an actual game at the time than what we got with Legends. That's just me, but... And I didn't really care for Sword and Shield either. Yeah, so I see your point on that. But I feel like the Switch 2, you know, like you said, it does have potential. I think my concerns is the third party. I know people like, oh, who buys a Switch 2 for third party? I don't know, maybe it was just me, but I love the third party on Switch 1. Maybe I got so comfortable with it, you know? But I mean, I guess if you're talking about first party output, yeah, I would say that the Switch 2 is actually doing a lot better, or outpacing what the Switch 1 had. That's for sure. Even with cross-generation titles. So, because I mean, technically speaking, Mario Kart World was a, not World, Mario Kart 8 was a cross-gen title too from the Wii U. That was my concern, that the Switch 1 had a lot of Wii U ports. So, and it did actually. If anything, I would say you're right though. I think the Switch 2 is definitely far better because the Switch 2 at least has new games. It at least has new games. But the freaking Switch 1 when it first came out, bro, they had a bunch of Wii U ports, man. And I'm like, yo, why is everybody going crazy for these games? Oh, but I haven't played it. I'm like, bro, Mario Kart 8, Breath of Wild. I'm like, these are Wii U games, you know? But I get it, though. So, yeah, technically speaking, the Switch 2 is far better in that regard. Yeah. Yeah, we got to give it one more year just to see. Oh, yeah, Resident Evil 9. It's on a game key card, though. I just feel like it wasn't this evolution. You know what it is, though? I think with me, I was expecting a little bit more with the Switch 2. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. I think that's why I'm disappointed with the Switch 2. I don't think it's really the games. I think it's more of the... my mind's not blown. You know what I'm saying? When I picked up the Switch 1, you know, I mean, you got to think about it. Going from 3DS to Switch 1 was like a huge improvement. It really was. From a portable scale. And I just feel like Switch 1 to Switch 2, no different than PS4 to PS5, is just not that big of a leap. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be it right there. I just feel like I was expecting more from the Switch 2, but they are dropping out the software, you know? Even if most of the software is stuff that I don't really care about, like Elden Ring and all that. Yeah, it's technically a refined Switch, yeah. Yeah. Has a better launch, sold better than the...
Looks pretty empty.
Use that scan function to see if there's anything hidden.
Yeah, I see your point, though. Yeah. A little bit at my buddies. I wasn't really too impressed with it. Yeah, I don't think it was that crazy, in my personal opinion, you know. You know. Yeah, because that's kind of what it feels like. It feels more like a performance box, and I feel like the Switch 2 is just not doing nothing that my Series X and my PS5 ain't already doing. And I'm not saying it's supposed to, but I was expecting them to play, you know, more PS5 level style games and stuff. I don't think we really got that. And I don't count Street Fighter 6. I mean, maybe Cyberpunk could be that game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Cyberpunk, but I wasn't a huge fan of that either, so that's probably why. And then we got Elden Ring coming out with it, but then the problem is with Elden Ring that it runs way worse on the Switch too. It's just like, I don't know, it just feels like, I feel like the third party is really lackluster on the Switch too. I mean, I know people can say that about the one, but I feel like the Switch 1 had better ports though for third party games. You know? And a lot of people ain't buying third party. And I think the game key cards though really kind of, you know, kind of destroyed my hype with it, man. You know, once I heard about the game key cards, man, I'm like, bruh, I think that's kind of why a lot of people are so harsh on Nintendo, because that game key card, man, that's a kicker, bro. You know, that felt like a kick to the nuts. I'm sorry. I feel like maybe if game key cards wasn't an issue, I feel like the Switch 2 would be more, I mean, it is cherished enough, but I feel like people wouldn't be hating on it so much. It's that game key card, man. And I know people say, well, it's third party, but still, you know, Nintendo gamers got comfortable owning their games, and now it's just like, nope, you're just like PlayStation and Xbox. Wow. And I think that's kind of what makes people be like, yeah, you know what, I don't really like Nintendo now. Yeah, you are right about that. It is a little unfair though. Yeah, they do blame it for the only one being digital. Even though all the other systems are. But I just think it's because Nintendo's known for, you know, shutting down their services, shutting down their games. I mean, let's think about it. They shut down the Wii Virtual Console. They shut down the Wii U Virtual Console. So Nintendo clearly showed us time and time again, even the 3DS shop, DS shop, they clearly have showed us that they don't care about your purchases. You feel what I'm saying? And I think with Xbox has done a better job, I will say, I mean, that's why I'm not too irritated about the whole PC approach. I think this is good for gaming, if anything. And I think PlayStation is trying to alleviate that as well, you know, because people are afraid about losing access to their games, and I think Xbox does a good job at making sure that your library is secured, no matter what you play on. That's why I'm like, I don't know why people complain about this. This is actually good for gaming, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, people always want to complain about everything, you know? I don't want my games locked to one device. I want my games locked to my account. So no matter what I decide to access on, I can literally, oh no, yeah. Even for the Wii, I think in the Wii, can you do that? I don't know if you could do that for the Wii. But you can download the games that you've actually, I thought you can do that though. I know the Wii you can't though. Is it like that for the Wii U as well, or? Yeah, well, the backwards compatibility helps too. You know, that carry out was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Being able to just take your progress from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's going to be very hard for Nintendo to fail. You know what I mean? That backwards compatibility is what saved these consoles. I will say that backwards compatibility is what saved the PS5. You know? I mean, it makes it an easy transition, you know? And I think that's why Microsoft says, hey man, we should have won that Xbox One generation, because if we did, people would have automatically just bought an Xbox because of their catalog. You see, they try to rekindle it, but those people was already gone. And the only ones that stayed was the diehard fans. You feel me? But if Microsoft, like for example, if the Xbox One came out with backwards compatibility, PlayStation would have died. It would have died. People's like, no, come on, Gamester, nah, come on, man, you just capping for Xbox. Nah, I'm telling you, if the Xbox One came out with those backwards compatibility features from the get-go, from the beginning, those 360 owners would have already bought an Xbox One. That's why. I'm telling you, what do y'all think about that, in your honest opinion? I know it would have been $100 more, but I think people would have I think they would have caved in. As long as they can keep their 360 games. You know, Microsoft said, oh snap, man, we realized, man, we lost a lot of our audience by gatekeeping our games to the 360. We should have brought them over. They did it, but it was a little too late. It was a little too late at that point. You know, so now people already built up their catalog.
This must have been a study.
Yeah, even Microsoft has it, yeah. They got DRM. This looks like a game that King Brash would play.
Hey, it's showtime. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, stop. You gotta get your ass to Claudia's place. Like, now. I've pinned it.
I think I've done this mission before, hold on. Yeah, you could do that as well. Alright, let me see.
Call Charlie.
Jacob!
You gotta get out of there. Bert is on his way to you right now. I'll be there as quick as I can.
Okay, but I have to wipe everything first.
Incoming contact!
Forget that. Just get out.
If I don't, they'll find me again. It won't take long. Then I'm out of here.
He said, how will the Xbox PC affect the PC market? I don't think it'll affect it. Alright. Okay, hello? Sorry about that. Yo, hey, what's up, Dar? Mind's Eye. I'm a little disappointed because they took out the free roam in this game. Yeah, cause see the problem is with PlayStation right now is people don't want to abandon their catalog. So people will continue to buy PlayStation as long as they're as long as they keep making them backwards compatible.
I see you got the car. You headed to the factory?
You know.
No, you know where I'm going.
I need to warn you, it's not just Bert's arm that's robotic. It's his entire
I think they actually
body.
improved the graphics on the PS5 version. It actually looks a lot better now.
Unsurvivable. But someone was able to access the technology to turn him into a cyborg. That's why I stopped you back there.
No, it's actually not that bad, Aaron. You'll be surprised though. It's actually, I mean, for the price,
I'll take my chances.
if you can get it for 30, it's actually pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie, man. And they keep updating the game, even though it actually looks way better now, actually, on my PS5. This game looked amazing on Xbox, but this game looks way better now. It's just like,
Gonna be there soon.
I want to see how this game turns out when it's actually finished all the way.
I will.
And it's gonna have multiplayer too, so it's actually not that bad.
Will you stay on?
No, I got the base PS5.
Sure.
I got the base PS5, the
You never did tell
Slim,
me the significance of the
and
number 32.
I got two base ones, two base PS5s. Yeah, I know people said I could have just bought the Pro, but I also wouldn't be able to put it on 3 different televisions. So
warning, Sugar Plum. Get your ass down here or the next one's got your name on it.
All right, I'm coming.
yeah, that third-party support though, man, it's really killing it. I know people's like, oh, but it's a Nintendo device, but it's like me, it's an overall package. That's how I see stuff. I look at the overall package. Hey, yo, Mind's Eye's giving GameStay a check. Yo, imagine. Yo, imagine I get caught out for shilling. Hey, yo, man, listen, dog. Listen, man. Hey, yo, GameStay, he getting paid by, what's that guy's name? Leslie, what's his name? Leslie Besley or something? They out here paying him, talking about this game's good. Hey, yo, let me look at the chat. Thank you, Aaron. Yo, they paying him under the table. I know it. He out here promoting this bad game. They got Leslie out here giving him a check. Imagine. I think it's a good game personally, but imagine, that would be kind of funny though. I actually like it too, Grizz. I ain't even fronting, man. I ain't even hiding it, bro. You know how these YouTube dudes, they want you to hide the fact that you like something, and I'm like, bro, this has got to be the best bad game that I've ever played, bro. But also too, I've actually liked it Mario 64. Not Mario 64. I like that too. Superman 64. Sorry about that. I actually liked this Superman 64. So I mean, take that with a grain of salt. I liked it Armorines. I mean, you know, some of these games was kind of subpar, but I enjoyed them. They were bad games that I actually liked. So. I liked it too. Yo, CBO, me and Grizzly, we like the same games.
Kill her right here.
Hey, yo, we like the same games. It's crazy. I actually liked it. People hated it because they couldn't play it. That's why. That's why they hated it.
Just let her go.
Yeah,
Let her
but
go.
the game runs
And I
like,
promise you
yeah, it
and I
runs like
see
garbage, bro, Mark. Yeah.
You know, when I lost my
Vigilante
body,
8 was good too.
I spent almost a year in a VA hospital. A fucking year! You couldn't
Yeah.
imagine the pain. All I wanted to do was put a
He's
bullet
had
in
like
my
flying
brain.
through the rings.
Seen it all. There was one thing.
Where did you learn
There
to
was
fly?
one thing
Cybermorph.
kept me going.
Atari Jaguar games, some of them were bad. Like, they were so bad. Like, Cybermorph is actually trash. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. He says, how should Bandai have designed Spark into Zero to make it a great game? My personal opinion, they should have took the, in my opinion, you know, they should have took the Raging Blast engine people have to understand, Raging Blast was a refined Budokai Tenkaichi, right? I know people said they wanted another Budokai Tenkaichi, but in reality, we all wanted a Raging Blast. Raging Blast just is I mean, I'm telling people poorly rate it. Raging Blast is essentially the successor to Budokai Tenkaichi. It's the successor. And it's actually a far more competitive, even though it's casual in some ways too, but it's more competitive. Like, you have to understand, Budokai Tenkaichi, as good as the game was, it was always broken. It was always broken.
Worry about him.
Raging Blast was broken too, but it wasn't based off the character, it was just based off the mechanics. You know what I mean? It kind of had that Marvel vs. Capcom type of appeal to it. You get what I'm saying? That's kind of the appeal that it had. You know, it has skills. Yeah, it has some good mechanics as well. Raging Blast 2 has some great mechanics. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I think Xenoverse 2, which is funny, I used to hate that game with a passion. But I think Xenoverse 2 is a better game than Sparking, man. Because even though it's simple, the mechanics are robust. They're simple. They do take a marginal amount of skill. You know what I mean? It's just the mechanics are simple. It's like a Naruto game. You know what I'm saying?
Looks like that's it.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I remember that, Christian. Like, you play X-Men on the Genesis and then you play it on the Super Nintendo. It'd be a whole different game. Those were the good days, though. They did that with a few games, even Splinter Cell. I remember Splinter Cell Double Agent had different versions on Wii, 360, and original Xbox. It was crazy. That was a crazy time of video gaming.
Charlie's down. Rigby!
Rigby!
Sweet Jacob.
I ain't gonna lie, Charlie looking kind of cute, though. Oh, what the? Get your hands off me, you filthy bald-headed man. That's MBG.
Time to die, yes.
That's MBG. Oh! MBG! Oh my god, the voice. Bro, look what MBG just did, bro. I can't believe this crap. This man wants to go to war for real, bro. Look at what he just did. Yo, he's out here looking like he about to turn Super Saiyan. He's like, he will not get away with this. Yo, he looked like he about to go Super Saiyan for real. When you see with the back like that, I was expecting his hair to turn blonde or something. He already got the blue eyes. He looked like he was about to go Super Saiyan with that. Out here looking like a Kuma with the back. Oh man.
Please get here as quickly as you can. Jacob, you
I'll
there?
say.
I'll be there soon. And then we get you to safety. I'm not losing anybody else.
I'm not losing
Navigate
nobody
the
else.
factory.
We did not lose Hunter Morrison. We merely mislaid him temporarily.
I just wish you could free roam while you're doing
She
missions,
died
though.
saving
They don't
me
let
from
you
that
see.
psychopath bird. She was very special.
That's the only thing is, I wanted to try out the free roam, but they took it out, bro. Like, man. It's actually not a bad game, though. I love this game. If you can get it for the right price, it's actually not too bad. If they could drop the price to probably $29.99, you know, it's actually not. I'm telling you, it's not a bad game.
Wouldn't have found you without him and his satellite.
What Marco does is for Marco.
I think it's an Unreal Engine 5 game as
If he
well.
went to any extra effort to find me, it was for his own benefit.
So cynical, Doc.
As a man of science, I work in facts, and facts alone.
Yeah, they took it out for some reason. I'm a little disappointed with that. Apparently, people made the free roam, I think, and they publish it. So I guess if you're on PC, you can create your own levels, which is actually kind of cool.
I am starstruck. That's nice. It's an absolute honor. Your research has been a source of my inspiration ever since I was an undergrad at the Copenhagen Institute.
Since you're a scientist, can you do something for me?
He's like, I would not. He's like, Ross was like, I wouldn't play this game.
Rigby,
Look at this.
It's an acquired taste, you know.
what the hell is happening?
All these spots are heading in the same direction. It's like they're following some kind of beacon.
They're heading towards Lamry.
Lamry?
He's activated an ancient relic, an orb. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Oh, thank you.
Why?
It's a power source. They're drawn to it.
How do you know this?
Well, you were so obsessed with the data from Jacob's implants.
Watch Dogs.
Unique about the hardware itself.
Yo, what's up, Argue?
Phantom power.
Yeah, I see you be on AGN's channel, Argue. What's up with you, man? You got some Nintendo takes? Let's go.
And you've been hiding.
Yo, what up with you, Argue? Hey, yo, I was having a conversation with him in the comment section. Argue not. Yeah, I want to hear it though. Yo, let me see what he got. I want to see what he got for me today. I want to see it.
I'm gonna have to fight my way through.
Jacob, that would be
People make
suicide.
against the next Xbox being
Maybe.
argue that getting a PC would be better. I mean that could be said for everyone, right? Yes, you were.
Glad to have you with me.
I think that could be said about anything, right?
you, Lance.
But I would say, right, because they say they would be better getting a PC, right? Now, mind you, people still want the simplified aspect of what a console represents. And Microsoft is willing to do that, essentially a set-top box PC component, which is kind of like what it is already, right? But a much more streamlined box for that. Some people would still want that. That's the reason why Steam made the Steam machine. To be honest with you, the Steam machine might have been a failure, but it might be the reason why Microsoft succeeds.
realize this is
I
probably
just
a
think the
suicide
market
mission.
for it wasn't at the right time.
The FBI taught me the way of the gun, but nothing like what you're
Oh
training
yeah, he got
experience
scared.
has
Yeah,
taught
yeah,
you.
he got scared of the banana peel.
Charlie
Yeah, he
would
got
have our
scared,
backs
bro.
on
He
this.
talking, oh,
That's
because of the
confirmed.
audio. Yeah, alright. You got scared, bro. You didn't want Alex to see that you said
Yeah,
nothing
this
about
haters
him,
brought in.
especially with
I
all the
feel
stuff
we
he,
might need it.
especially with all the stuff AGN's been doing. One guy's like, yo, somebody said, told me that somebody said they gonna call him out next with the way he acted.
So how did you end up here?
Man, he left he left the
Back in
banana
day,
peel
my
a
mom was
freaking whole
volunteer
trail
for
of what he's been doing.
technology.
This man has dropped more Xbox dead videos than Dreamcast guy did in his whole year. Like, bro, that I swear, man, he got this man beat. Dreamcast guy beat in 1 year of Xbox dead videos in 1 month. I'm like, what's wrong with this guy, bro? Like, you Xbox fans must have really hurt this guy or something. I don't know, man. Man, the particle effect's actually looking kind of good now. I'm like, what did y'all do to this guy? I'm like, man, now he just be arguing with his comment section all the time, bro. And I like dude, man. Yeah, he did, yeah. Yeah, he deleted it. It was the one he was defending Porter Rock. He's out here defending Dreamcast guy in Porter Rock. Come on, bro. How you defending him, man? That's why I said, bro, why didn't you just side with Mystic? Is that what you're doing, Switch 2 videos?
So what do we
I haven't done a Switch 2 video. Alright, he said Switch 2 videos? What you mean? I haven't done a Switch 2 video.
Dead in the desert.
You talk about the live streams?
Factory, the back end. Now this orb. What's this end game?
Not the video. Yo, what's up, Pickles? Cause I don't think I made much videos on Nintendo. I should though. Matter of fact, since you mentioned, I might have to do some. Bruh. Oh my God. Hold on. Argue said because let me see. Let me look at the comment. He says, well, the title of your live stream. Oh, really? All right, hold on. You know what? Let me see what you say. Let me see. Cause I gotta check this out for myself. So let me look at my lives. So I got Nintendo Switch 2 dead, PS5 exclusives dead. I even got Xboxes dead. How come you ain't seen these? Xbox is dead. Look, I'm looking right now. Xbox is dead. Nintendo Switch 2 dead. Nintendo Switch 2 dead. Nintendo Switch, Nintendo. And then I had one on a rock. Nintendo Switch, Ghost of Yote, third party Switch, PS5 old, Xbox dead. Bro, look, I even be saying Xbox is dead. Hold on. Look at this, bruh. Come on, bro. PS5 sucks. Oh, come on, bro. You can't sit there and say that, bruh. Come on, man. You can't sit there and say that's all I've been doing. I need to make, you know what's funny? I need to make more content on Nintendo. I do. Yeah, I'm gonna need some recommendations, man, because we gotta get Nintendo out there too, man, because these fanboys need to get humbled. You know, I know the Popsicle Man been doing all the work with Nintendo. Alex been focusing on PlayStation, and Pratanga's been focusing on Nintendo. So I felt like, all right, just let the Popsicle Man have his shine. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the Popsicle Man been letting the Nintendo fans have it though. Hey yo, man. For real, but yeah, I gotta get back on the Nintendo content, man. The Nintendo, man, they really dropping the ball, man.
I missed this.
Yeah, we gotta go. Thank you, Argue, for the suggestion, man. My next video might be a Nintendo one, thanks to you. I wasn't even planning on it, but I need to make a Nintendo one, man. I need to. There's a lot of stuff going on with Nintendo that people are just not talking about. For real. See, I think people's problem with AGN is not the fact that he's talking bad about Xbox. It's the fact that he hates Xbox for the same things that Sony's doing. That's a hypocrite. You don't do stuff like that. That's why he's getting a lot of that hate. It's not because he's saying Xbox this. It has more to do with the fact that he defended these takes with Xbox, and now that PlayStation's doing it, it's different. That's why people are saying, hey man, that don't make no sense to us. How you go from saying that it's okay, Xbox expanded their gaming business, to now defending it with Sony, but then hating it on Xbox. It's the inconsistencies.
Here goes nothing.
In my opinion, it's the hypocrisy of why he's getting all that hate on his channel.
Absolutely not.
I don't think it has a lot to do with him bashing Xbox.
Kidding, Jacob.
It's the hate. It's just the constant hypocrisy. Because I've made videos talking about Xbox bad too. Nobody turned on me. Some people might have disagreed, but they didn't turn on me because they're like, oh, no, he's just, you know? But it's like he's obviously doing it for a reason. It's like a motive. It's like a hidden agenda motive. We all can see it. That's why he's always talking about his comments. He says, okay, he says, all right, let me look at this one. This is a good one. You said you still think. I have that right to think that, Argue. That's not a good point. That's just a perspective. He said, why did you decide to grift like them? I don't need to. I like to keep it real. So he says, you still think GTA 6 is gonna kill Switch 2 off at this point? I mean, didn't Grand Theft Auto 5 kill Wii U? I'm just saying, you can't get mad at that perspective. That is a perspective. Now, we can find out when it does happen, but at the end of the day, that is a perspective that I'm throwing out there. That's not a reason to get mad at me for. If GTA 6 is going to be bigger than anything that Nintendo can offer, and you know that, so let's not front. Unless you think Nintendo games are more popular than Grand Theft Auto. Like I said, unless you think that. Let me ask you. I'm going to ask you this, Argue. Is any Nintendo game bigger than Grand Theft Auto? Any? Is any Nintendo game bigger than Grand Theft Auto?
Hey, you alright?
I'm just saying. Is it?
Go.
Exactly. So why you can't sit there and say, well, I'm wrong. You might disagree with it, but you can't sit there and say that I'm fundamentally wrong because there's a form of evidence. And I can base that. It's a perspective.
Just know it.
If it does it, it doesn't. But it's a perspective that I don't mind talking about because I think that's what makes gaming interesting. You know, I'm not going to just sit there, oh, it sold 10 million, it's done. Like the only game. But it's not just Nintendo. There's going to be a lot of games. Why do you think games are scared to come out? You think it's just because of Nintendo? There's a lot of games scared to come out with that. That's not just Nintendo. Sony, even Xbox is scared to pump out games. They're scared. That's not fanboy stuff. That's just me keeping it real. And then also too, let's not take in consideration the market change. Let's also consider the different levels of handhelds out that are available now in comparison to when the Switch 1 was out. That is a legit argument. What is that? I don't even know what that game is. Anata, what is that? I never even heard of that game. What is that? You're off to a bad start, Jimmy. I don't even know the name of that game. Anata. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Look it up? Okay, I'll have to look it up. What type of game is it though? Anata. I never even heard of that. It's a GTA Club anime. It won't even compare. Oh no, if it's a GTA anime, no. Because people like the realism of GTA. Oh no, that ain't gonna work. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Just for what you told me. I think it'll have some success though, but I don't think it's gonna work. People that play GTA, they don't even like that type of stuff. Yeah. It's Chinese, but not Japanese though. Yeah, that. Yeah, it's no different than like ABP when that came out. Yeah, it's not gonna mess with GTA. You think it's gonna? I want to look into it. Let me look. Let me look at it. Let me give the game. All right. Let me look at it first. All right. Let me look at it first before I, maybe dude's right. Let me look at it though. I gotta look at it. Let me look at it. What is that? Anata. Let me see. Oh, right here. This game, right? Oh, this looks kind of cool. Let me see. I'm gonna look at it. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh yeah, I've heard of this game. Okay. I think I've seen this. Okay. It looks kind of cool. But I think the problem is it's not consistent though. Nah, this definitely not going to be GTA for sure. Definitely not. It looks like it has a lot of meshes of a lot of different games in one. Oh no, this ain't beating GTA. No, this ain't beating GTA. No. But I could think it'll be successful though. It looks fun. Yeah, this game look like it's all over the place. What the? Yeah, this game got too much. Like, bro, they copied a bunch of different games in one. Yeah, it looks cool. But yeah, that ain't beating no GTA though. Yeah, I know, but the Grand Theft Auto fans, they're not gonna go for that. They like the realism. Maybe if it was if it was the art style, but it had a sense of seriousness. A lot of those Grand Theft Auto fans, they like the seriousness of the game. Yeah, I just looked at it. It looks alright. Looks like something I'd probably try just to see how it is, though. But if it's free to play, obviously it's got to be littered with microtransactions. You got to remember, Grand Theft Auto is a phenomenon. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Skate? Yeah. They're going to be playing that game for another 10 years. And what's crazy, Nintendo can't even compete with Grand Theft Auto 5, let alone 6. The only games that are going to succeed is the popular games like Call of Duty, No, I haven't played it. I was playing it before. It was fun, but after destroying the ponies, it just stopped becoming fun. I stopped playing it. I had my fun though for the first month. It was fun.
Went through this gate.
I was loving destroying the PlayStation community. It was so fun. With stick drift. losing with stick drift is crazy, bro. I had my stick drift bounce, and they still couldn't touch me. I love it. But it's like I like Gears, but I'm only looking forward to the new one. I gotta see something new. I gotta see either Gears E-Day or something like that, or Gears 6. You know what I mean? Not saying Gears Reloaded. It's okay game. You know what I mean? It's just I've been there, done that. That's kind of where I'm at with Gears right now. Same thing with the campaign of Halo. It's like, yeah, it's nice, but I've already been there, done that. I don't really have Yeah, we need E-Day. E-Day will hype me up. E-Day, if we get E-Day, I'll be hyped up.
That Jeep, I'll get
yeah, I need something new, man. And Skate, I love Gears. Well, I played with you before and stuff, and you're really good at it, right? But it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I played the 360 one, which is still my personal favorite. I played freaking Ultimate Edition. You know what I mean? Which Reloaded is similar to Ultimate Edition. So it's just like, it just didn't have that same luster. You know what I mean? So it's funny because I could have 100%ed that game too, but I just chose not to.
Drones incoming! Take out those drones!
Hold the line. Let me aim.
Let me trust you.
Yeah. No, I know you, man. I know you want to get E-Day, man, because I know you a Gears head, man, and it's fun. It's not a bad game, but it's just like we need something else, man. I need to get hyped up, man, because Gears of War is that game where you kind of get your adrenaline pumping, and it's like I used to play the 360 one. You know, I played with you a little bit, and it's fun. I'm not saying, but I need to adapt to something else. You know what I mean? You know, that's why I started playing games like Mind's Eye and stuff like this, just because it's new. You know, but Gears E-Day definitely, I'll probably be going heavy on that for sure. Yeah, I think the Switch 2 can handle GTA 5. They'll probably get a port. That would be nice. What the? Oh, I died. Okay. He says, I know the place. Hold on. Let me see. He says, I know the PlayStation fans who say the gameplay of GTA 6. They argue. It don't even matter, bro. See, come on, argue. Listen to yourself, brother. Listen. They gonna play it regardless. You gotta listen, my brother. Argue. You're saying you're trying to put Nintendo on a pedestal, but they will never be what Grand Theft Auto is at. Understand this, argue. You're saying, oh, well, they're complaining the gameplay. It don't even matter, bro. They complain about NBA 2K's gameplay. They still play it. They complain about Madden every year. They still play it. You know what the funny thing is? I brought up to one of my boy Yahtzee, right? We were saying, I said, you know what's funny? You know the poorly rated games on Xbox and PlayStation have the most players on it? Like, we was looking at the reviews. It was like, what, Fortnite 2.6? But that's what everybody's playing. It's hilarious. I'm like, if you went based off the reviews, user scores of these platforms, you'd be like, oh, this game must suck. Nobody plays this. They all play it. They all play it. I don't take what they say seriously. Yo, for real. Yeah, it's the muscle memory. Yeah, I know. Gears with that muscle memory, though. Hopefully Gears E-Day don't, you know, hopefully keep the core gameplay the same. You know what I mean? They're going to complain about Call of Duty and then they're going to buy it. Like, that's what these dudes do, man. You're not understanding the market. I don't know. I don't even think we've really seen gameplay. It looks interesting, but we haven't really seen nothing. Honestly, can't really say. We haven't really seen no real official gameplay. You know, I really can't go based off a trailer. But
Covert ops.
But it doesn't matter what I say.
Some things never change.
It doesn't matter what I say because people are going to buy it regardless. Just like they buy Pokemon.
Could be you.
Some games just have these household names where they're going to be supported regardless. Even if some games sell less in the franchise, they're just household names.
The only thing worse than being in a combat situation is being in
and that's considered rare escape too.
And that's where we come in.
You know?
Forward! Forward!
You gotta be organized.
Yeah, I played it, yeah.
Even though it's chaos. Team! Cover! On me!
Covering you!
Oh yeah, I played GTA. Like I said, I can't really say much. It's not that they haven't really showed gameplay. It looks interesting. It looks promising, but I can't tell people if it's going to be a good game or not. I can't. And even if it isn't a good game, people are going to buy it anyway. It's like they buy 2K and they complain about Madden every year. These dudes are they're gonna stick with it. They're gonna stick with their game. They're loyal to their game. They're loyal. So I can't really tell you that. I can't really say nothing to argue. You know? Because we haven't really seen any real official gameplay type stuff. You know what I mean? I just know it's going to be big, and that's crazy. That game is just big off word of mouth. He says, okay, hold on. Let me look at the comments. Hold on, I'm trying to shoot in. Let me see. Come out. Rockstar will stop supporting series. GTA. No, I think... Okay, let me see. I don't think Rockstar will stop... Oh, you're talking about 360. Okay, let me read this. Rockstar will stop supporting Series S GTA 6. I don't think they'll do that, no. Like they did with the 360. Not the Series S. Oh, you talking about like I think a real question. You mean PS4 and Xbox One? I think yeah, Rockstar will eventually do it, as long as. But I think as of right now, as long as they still getting money, because people still play the last gen version of GTA. A lot of people don't even like the next gen version of GTA because they expect you to do too much grinding now, right? So they just stick to that one. So I still think they'll keep it up. I think they'll still keep it up as long as they're getting money from it. So once the Lone Shark cars die out, yeah, they shutting it, and then they're gonna expect people to transition to the next gen. But mostly between PS4 and Xbox One though, not Series S. I don't think they'll do that. GTA. But you see, but that's not gonna help push the Switch 2 sales though. Because by the time GTA 6 come out, yeah, it'd be nice playing GTA 5 on Switch 2, but most people are gonna be like, bro, really, bruh? Most people are already tired of the game already. They're tired of it, but they still playing it. But I'm just saying, nobody's gonna buy a Switch 2 for GTA 5. Nobody's gonna buy that. Hey, argues like, yo, we got hope though. People will support Nintendo with GTA 5, bro. They ain't nobody buying a Switch 2 for GTA 5. Not for full price. Not where they have to start over again. They're not doing that. Hell no, they ain't doing that, man. I think only Nintendo diehards would buy that. Question: would it sell? I don't think it'll sell well.
You don't get to talk to anyone about it.
It won't sell well.
But you never want to anyway.
No, I must. All right, let me look at the comments because this is good. I don't think it would sell well. Let me see. Nobody's buying a GTA for the Switch 2, bro. They gonna already be done with that. Nobody buy GTA on Switch. That would be a worse version. Though Switch 2 is the fastest selling console, 10 mil, which is true. Nintendo Switch 2 died after the price of $80 games. I hope they keep. Okay, I'm trying. Where's his comment at? Okay, there we go. Yo, what's up, Hill? Nobody's gonna care about GTA on Switch. Nobody's gonna care about it. It's gonna be long overdue, and you gotta remember, people have to start over again. People are not gonna buy the Switch 2 for GTA 5, and then have to start all their progress over again. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. You have a better chance people playing it through Xbox Play Anywhere, where they could take their save file and then have it played on the ROG Ally or whatever tablet or whatever you use. You know what I mean? He said, "What, bro? Who hasn't played GTA 5, bro? Come on, man. Come on, argue." He's like, "What if they haven't played it, bro? They wouldn't, bro. You'll probably get a few thousand. That's it. Even when Black Ops 2 came out on the Wii U, that didn't push Wii U sales because people already had it on PS3 and 360. Third-party games just don't do well in comparison to other devices.
Soldier down. Soldier down.
Nobody's gonna play it. Even if it's 60 FPS, they still wouldn't play it. I'm not even trying to hate on you. I'm just telling you.
Incoming! Stay low! Push them back!
They're definitely not gonna play that and have to start over their progress and all that. They definitely ain't doing that.
All units, pushing Bravo! We need the hostage alive and out of here! Move now!
But you think GTA would be a system seller on Switch too? I think Donkey Kong Bonanza will do better. I hate to say it, man. Nobody's gonna buy GTA 5 for Switch 2, man. Unless it's the latest one. You've never played GTA 5, bro? Well, you in the minority, bro. You haven't played GTA 5 is crazy, bro. What systems do you got? He never played Grand Theft Auto 5, bro. Bro, where the hell have you been? This man, hold on, he said he never played GTA 5.
But you never want to anyway.
You never played it, bro. What is up with you Nintendo dudes? Are you just a Nintendo only gamer? Who the hell hasn't played that game, bro? Yo, he like Harmon Smith. He's Harmon Smith. He ain't never touched the greatness of other platforms. He only played on Nintendo or something. You only played Nintendo? You only play Nintendo, bro? What? I can't. I'm in shambles. Xbox produce another series as I know it's called. Do you play on one system though? Argue. Like, do you only play on one system? GTA 5 was on PS3 360. Then why don't you buy it there? Oh, but he want to play it on his precious Nintendo. Bro, don't even wait, bro. Don't even wait. Just buy it for the P. Just, bro, that game be on. Dude, I think it's on sale right now for $10, bro. And you know what? Nah, I'm gonna hook you. Nah, I'm gonna hook you up. Nah, I'm gonna hook you up. Right now, I think, right? If you buy the $28, $30 package, you get the game, GTA 5, and $10 million to your account. Why wait? Why wait for the Switch 2 version that might not even come out? You could play it right now, bro. I'm hooking you up. 10 million off the gate. You can use all that to start your businesses. Xbox One version. There you go. Why you want it on the Switch 2 so bad when you got the Xbox One? You could play it. I think it was on Game Pass one time, man. Come on, man. I think it's on Steam too. Yeah, you can play it. I think, yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah, you should be able to play it on Steam. I'm saying, why the hell are you waiting this long? I mean, it ain't all that, but... They have made their way. Like, I mean, damn, bro. I ain't never heard that before, bro. Somebody either played it during the 360 PS3, PS4, Xbox One. Damn, you haven't played it. Man, you must have been eating real good on Nintendo, huh? You must, I don't know what you've been eating on Nintendo. You gotta play outside Nintendo, though. You got to. Yeah. What the? Oh, I can actually select a character? What the? Hold on, I've never seen. What is this? That's what they should have had for the free roam. Oh, what the? Back miner. Surprised they didn't put the black lady in this game. See, people forget in Mind's Eye you can create your own levels. It's okay. It's pretty fun if you can get it for the right value. So you ain't got a PS5? So Arg, you don't have a PS5 though? So I know you gotta switch too. Oh, this a mission area? Oh, thought I could actually travel. Oh man, oh really? It won't make me. So you only gotta switch too? Oh, PS3 is good. Oh, you try to tell me I can't jump over? All right, that's fine. Let me end the mission. What the? You ain't got nothing? You only got an Xbox One? Nah, you gotta have a Switch too, bro. You be defending Nintendo a lot. Nah, you gotta have one. I feel you. Okay. You got Switch 1 though. Come on. I know you got Switch 1. Oh, okay. I know he be defending Switch 2 a lot though. That's why I'm like, you gotta have a Switch 2 now. You gotta have Switch. Alright. But you got Switch 1 though. He said Switch 2 owner here. Let me say that I'm super sad. Okay. So that's all you got. So you got, alright, hold on. So you got an Xbox. You got an Xbox One and a Nintendo Switch 1? That's it? That's it? No way. No way. No way. You're missing out on a lot, bruh. I mean, the Xbox One, they got a lot of titles. Do you got the VCR or you got the One X? You got the One X though? 360 is good. I mean, if you're doing it for retro, do you got a One X? Like the Xbox One X? Cause oh, you play on PC. So you're a PC gamer. Oh, so you ain't even missing out much. You got it. I got the regular. Oh, you got the VCR play. Oh no, you got the VCR. Oh man. No, but do you have a good PC rig though? Yeah, I wish I missed my free roam, man. You got a good PC rig? Like, could you play PS5 level style of games? Like, yeah, you gotta have a PC. You gotta have a good rig though, right? You gotta.
Liberating a hostage is always a good feeling. How good depends on the cost.
Yeah.
But when that same hostage is
Yeah, I got an AMD Ryzen.
right in front of
Okay,
you,
I don't know
it
what
feels
any
like
of this
15
means,
bullets
but
in the
okay.
guts.
So you're. Oh, okay. Upgrade. All right, upgrade. So what type of games can you run? What type of games can you run on it though? You know what I'm saying? What type of games can you run on it? Yeah, like what type of games can you run? Like can you run like a Cyberpunk? Can you run? Like I'm just curious. Like what type of games can you run on that damn thing?
Can we get an extraction?
You haven't? Why? Really? I know gaming been kind of ass though, low key. Let's keep it a buck though. I feel you, man. You know, the gaming just ain't hitting the same. You know what I mean? Minecraft. Nah, I want to see what type of games he's playing on this AMD Ryzen. Like I don't even play. Hold on, let me see. You don't? Oh, you don't? Okay, I like you. I don't enjoy modern games. Okay. But can you play them though? Do you have access to them? Like if you want to run like a game like Mind's Eye or Cyberpunk, like a demanding game, could you play it?
Oh, stay with us, Wells.
Taking heavy fire!
Returning.
Like could you run a demanding game on your PC? Even with the GPU, even though you said you gotta upgrade it. What the? This man hit me with a whole RPG. Because I would say if you can't, then you might as well get a console. Might as well get a PS5, and you could run some you know, at least a PS5, like a Slim for like 400. Consoles ain't really that expensive, but I know what you're saying. It's been tight for you, you know, because these consoles, in my opinion, they're not that expensive. But I get it though. If you know, I don't know if you have a lot of response. I mean, I do too, but you know. The game could be good, you know. But I know, like, I mean, gaming. I don't know. Would you guys say that game is more expensive now? Yeah, I can't run Legends in order to run modern games. I would have to. Oh, so you can't even run the newest stuff. You should just get a PS5, argue. You should get a PS5, bro. I would say Xbox, but you know everybody don't like Xbox, and Xbox is dead apparently. So that's why that's why I said just get a PS5. You get a PS5 for. So all right. Let me ask you this, so you don't have none of these. If you had to choose, right? Would you choose the PS5 or the Switch 2? Ah, yep, I got you. Which one you choosing though? Which one? Which one you going for though? Which one you going for? I want to know. I want to know. Yeah, I would have said Xbox, but you know, ever since that price increase, it's kind of hard to, you know, they be using that against us. Oh, what's 150 more now, man? Oh, all right. Just get the Xbox Series P for 400. Like, what you getting though? I'm just saying. What the hell? Oh, do they have mines in this area? Maybe. So I'm not really paying attention. I just want to see what he says. So what are you getting? The PS5 or the Switch 2? If Mr. Beast came to you and he's like, hey man, we're at GameStop, we got Argonaut over here. It's me, Mr. Beast. Hey, Argonaut, what would you like out of this store? I got you, man. This is me, Mr. Beast. What are you gonna have Mr. Beast buy you? You gonna have him walk you? You gonna have him get you that PS5? Or you gonna have him give you that Switch 2? Yeah, we'll say PS5 of the game. Let's make it. Yeah, any game of your choice, because my Mario Kart World comes with it. You're choosing the Switch 2. Oh, he's choosing the Switch 2, y'all. So you must got a lot of Nintendo games then. How many Nintendo games you got? You must got a lot of Nintendo games. Because the only reason why I would choose the Switch 2 is if I had more games on the other. So you must got a lot of Nintendo games. I'm assuming. I know I do. I got a bunch of Switch games, bro. I got freaking thousands, bro. I mean, it does, though, but think about it. He's still missing out on third party, though. He missing out on that third party, though, man. He missing out on, should I say it, GTA 6, man. I mean, Porter Rock out here acting like it's an exclusive to these dudes. I don't know. You sure you want to miss out on that Grand Theft Auto 6 crack, man? Sure now. You sure? You sure now? Oh, you seen it. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. I didn't even show everything. Yeah, I only show bits and pieces, but thank you, though. But do you got a lot, though? Do you got a lot of Switch 2? For yourself, like, is that why you would go buy Switch 2? Because you got more. Well, I'm assuming you ain't got. You would have to start over. With PS5, you'll have to buy everything over again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because if he can't afford to upgrade his PC, might as well just get a console. That's what. Okay. Like, how many Switch 2 games? Like, I mean, Switch 2. How many Switch 1 games you got? Like, how many? Like, if you can count them, and you might not know the exact number, but like an estimate. Like, how many? Because you know you're gonna be paying for them upgrade packs. You know that, right? Every time you got a game, you gotta pay for that upgrade pack. Remember that $10, $20 upgrade pack. That's to upgrade your favorite Nintendo game. Oh, you only got 20? Really? 20? Damn, that ain't shit. Nah, not just. Yo, 20 games for real? Yo, it's funny. I mean, I know they call myself Gamester, but I'm telling you, though, 20 games, bro, that ain't nothing, bro, for me. Bro, 20 games? I mean, hey, that's a lot. No, that is a lot. No, 20 games is a lot. I'm just comparing it like, damn, 20 games, so, bruh. Yo. Okay, you got 30. If I had Steam, bro, I'd probably have thousands, bruh. If I had Steam and good old games, bro, oh my goodness, bro, I'd definitely be buying a lot of crap on there, for sure. Probably more on good old games, though. I don't even know, man. 20 games, though? Don't tell. Hold on, now I'm just trolling with you, Arg. I'm not disrespectful. I'm just trolling you with this, right? But let's say, right? Let's say if it's 20 games sounds like this. Y'all ready for this? Yeah, this is his 20 games on Switch. Y'all ready? Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, Pokemon Archives, Pokemon Detective Pikachu, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Hold on now. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Pokemon Pearl. Hey yo, man, listen. He got 20 Pokemon games. He got 20 Pokemon. Oh hell no. 20 Pokemon games on the Switch. And let's not forget Pokemon Legends. Oh hell no. Oh okay. I'm just messing with you, Argue. Oh man, I'm crying right now, bro. I was laughing. Imagine. Woo! I would have been like, damn, this man got 20 Pokemon games, bro. This man's a Pokemon fanatic. Whoa. Nah, I mean, Pokemon's alright, though. I'd say, even though I was disappointed with for the Sword and Shield, I thought Sword and Shield was good for at the time when it came out. I think Legends was a huge disappointment, man. My whole problem with Legends, though, is that they keep you in the damn city, man. I didn't like that crap. I don't like that. I like Pokemon Sword and Shield. You had the what was it? The open world area, and you went to different sections of the map. It's so old school. You fought for the badges. You know what I'm saying? I liked that. I mean, as much as I hated Pokemon Sword and Shield, I started appreciating it a lot more now. You know, it was actually a lot better than what it was. Same thing with Archives, but for Pokemon Legends ZA, I don't even think I want that crap. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't even think I want it. You know what I'm saying? Because then people don't realize I do have the Pokemon games, so I always get them on sale.
Oh, stay with us, Wells.
He says, Clay Sauce to me, you're a big guy. I know, right? That's what I'm saying, Argy. Everybody be thinking I hate Nintendo, bro. I don't hate Nintendo. I'm disappointed in Nintendo and some things, but I can say that for everybody, though. I'm disappointed with Xbox, too, but Xbox kind of pumping out all the games. I mean, every game I played was from Xbox. I played South of Midnight, I liked. I played Avowed, I liked it. I played Ninja Gaiden 4, even though I was a little disappointed, but I ended up liking it. So Xbox, regardless if they're not exclusive, I've been enjoying them. Is it really? Now I'm gonna take Simmons' opinion on that, because Simmons probably got both. He probably played both. Really? Hold on, let me read that. He said ZA is more fun than Archives. Really? It's more fun. Really? So there must be something that I ain't seeing, because really, that's interesting. Because my whole thing is this though, right? And now mind you, I haven't played ZA. I played Archives. I haven't played ZA, right? My whole thing is with Pokemon ZA is that I don't like how everything looked the same. You know what I mean? I don't know if Simmons can contest to that. I don't know if he can say, yeah, everything kind of looked the same. It's all in the same town. The battle loop is. So the battles is good. So the battling is good. Ah. But see, my whole thing too with Pokemon, really? Okay. Because my whole thing too with Archives, right? I like the open world environment. I like how you could just travel. I liked it, all those things. I like how you could scale the buildings. I like how you could use the Pokemon to go through the water. It kind of gave it that sense of scale, right? But you're saying from a gameplay perspective, Pokemon ZA is better, is what you're saying. That's what you guys are saying. Pokemon gameplay is better in ZA. What's that? This man alright? Yo, I'm sitting there posing with this guy. He ain't even got a gun in his hand. Yeah, so really, he is more engaging. Really? I believe you. I ain't arguing that, Simmons, because I'm assuming you played both. I can't go off ZA. You know, I did like the open aspect of it, but just saying that the ZA gameplay makes up more for that, though. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting to know, though. I mean, I'll probably get it at some point to a buy two, get one free. You know what I mean? I always find a way to end up getting these. You know what I mean? So yeah, okay. That's good. So, but it's not as bad as everybody's making it seem. The gameplay loop is better. Okay, that's a good one. Emerald is one of my favorites too. Emerald's really good. Okay. That's interesting to know.
Travis, I got your pin.
I wish you could go on other cars. See, watch. They don't let you go on other cars in this game. They still gotta fix that. You know what I mean?
Go visit your sick grandma. How thoughtful.
They used to make 2 versions. Yeah, I know.
So no fucking around.
Yeah, I know. They don't do it. The Pokemon make 2 versions, or are they just doing it as one now?
Very fucking funny. A dangerous man is being discharged any moment now. You need to.
No, I haven't seen it yet. No. I'll probably, you know me, guys. I always get things in the sale. Like all the Pokemon games that I got them on a buy 2 get 1 free. So I never really. The only one. I think all the Pokemon games that I bought is all used. So I never bought a Pokemon game that wasn't used. You know, because there were some things that I disagreed with. So usually if I disagree with a company, I buy the game used. Or I'll get it on a good sale or something. I mean, I'm going to do that with Resident Evil 9.
What happened to it?
Also, Nintendo just wants to do it as one game. That's weird. You know, matter of fact, argue not. I brought up a good point, right? Do you guys also think... Well, it did sell worse than Archives. 50% worse, which doesn't really mean much because it still sold well enough, right? The only thing is concerning with me is the install base, though. But I will say, though, check this out. And this is something that people don't bring up. Have you guys noticed that the highest selling Pokemon games usually have 2 copies? Usually. Think about that. Sword and Shield is at like 25 million, but that's because they bought 2 copies, though. You get what I'm saying? There's some Pokemon people that I know, they buy 2 copies. And if you know what's funny? I know how big the Pokemon fan base is. You know, I'm gonna look this up right now. Like, now watch. I'm gonna literally break this down. Watch, cause I peeped this. Watch, check this. So I'm gonna type in the Pokemon highest sell games. Right, check this. Right, cause I can tell how big the Pokemon fan base is, but off this. Right, Red, Blue, and Green, 31 million. But think about it. That's 3 times the same game, though. Sword and Shield, 26 million. Right? So that means that Pokemon has an install base. Check this out. Because this is some real stuff I'm about to say. Pokemon has a fan base, especially on Nintendo, of 12 million users. And I'm going to explain why. Because I know people that do this all the time. People always pick up all the versions of Pokemon. It's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty good, Dojo. So check this out, right? Pokemon Sword and Shield was 26 mil. How many of those people bought 2 copies of the same game? How many? So that means that, in my opinion, 13 million users bought the game and they double dipped. And if you times that by 2, that's 26 mil. Same thing with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's 36 million copies, right? If you think about it, if people, and I know people that do this all the time, if you divide that by 2, that is 12 million apiece. So that means that people that bought Scarlet and Violet bought 2 copies of the game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So technically, there's an install base of actual Pokemon fans that's about 12 mil. Because if you consider the double dipping, which I'm telling you is huge, I've seen them, I even have friends that do this, it shows you. Now, when you look at the sales, right, check this, right? When you look at the sales of the One Pacific game, right, which was... Let me see. Legends Archives. It was 14 mil. It was 14 million. When you look at just Yellow, it was 14 mil. So there's an install base of about a solid 10 million plus Pokemon fans. Ultra Sun and Moon was combined, that was 9 mil. But I think people was getting tired of it then. So, okay. But when you look at the double, that means they either probably bought them twice or maybe they bought it once that year and all that. So, yeah. So there's probably a solid 15 mil Pokemon fan base. Solid. Like solid 15 million users.
I'm here. Get to the roof and in
So
position.
technically speaking, obviously Legends sold well. ZA sold well. All my friends, bro, even when I was young, they all bought them. They all bought 2 copies. Even when I was young, I bought 2 copies. So I know. You feel what I'm saying? So that shows us that Pokemon, their fan base is probably an active, like, you know, just how many they have is about 15 mil active. You know what I'm saying? And anything else is just added it to the bonus. You know what I mean? I looked at Pokemon, was it red, blue, and green, and I'm assuming it was 10 million a pop, because that's out of 3 games. You see what I'm saying? So that shows us that those same people that bought Pokemon red and blue also bought green as well. That's what it shows us.
You got a new DC.
You know what I'm saying?
If you don't kill everyone. The
Yeah.
hospital entrance is below you. That's where he'll be coming out.
Yeah, so that the Pokemon have fan base that's a solid 15 mil, about a solid 14, 15 mil. And they've been pretty dedicated. They still dedicated. Yep. They're still dedicated. Yeah. Which is crazy. They're still dedicated. They ain't gone nowhere.
I'm sorry. I know that guy. I can't kill him. I just saved his life.
Surrender your defense. Enforcing the law. There's a medevac drone on the landing pad. You need to take it.
Time to spill the tea, you sick fuck.
A deal's a deal. You want to know what happened to your data chip? You ask Marco Silva. He knows a lot more
That's
than
crazy. So Pokemon is big, though. Pokemon is very big. But people, I try to tell people, man, Pokemon is not big as a lot of things. It's big globally, of course. But I mean, have you guys seen the Candy Crush numbers? It's big for an exclusive, though. Candy Crush has an estimate of 200. Yo, hey, listen, guys, this is not me making fun of Nintendo. Listen, I want to put things in perspective for y'all, okay? This is why Microsoft is doing Play Anywhere. Y'all ready for this? I'm going to explain to you why. Console gaming is not the future, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. I'm looking right now. Candy Crush has hundreds of millions of active players. 240 million active players. This was in 2012. I'm looking this up right now. Monthly. You get what I'm saying? So people got to understand, right, that there's a huge market for gaming that hasn't been touched yet. And it's mobile and cloud, man. This is what Microsoft is seeing. This is what they're looking at and say, hold on. How can we get these Candy Crush players to play our game? How can we get these guys? Because this is where the money's at. 240 million players in 1 month. Actively. Ain't no Pokemon game doing that. No, I know that, Simmons. But I'm saying, though, that market, though. Now we got to look at this. If people say Nintendo won't go mobile, you are lying to yourself. Nintendo's waiting for the right time. Nintendo is waiting for the right... Bro, Nintendo would be making so much money if they freaking went mobile gaming, bruh. They would be making so much more money. If anything, the console, no disrespect, it makes this money. The console is what's holding them back. That's what's holding them back. That's why Microsoft said, you know what? Play Anywhere. We don't care. Play Anywhere. That's where the money's at. I'm gonna look up Pokemon Go. I'm gonna look how many active players that was on that. Pokemon, look, even bigger than the damn actual game itself. Pokemon Go, at the time, I'm looking this up, had 122 monthly active users. globally, with peaks up to 5.4 to 7.5 million concurrent players. The game has over 1 billion downloads. God damn, mobile gaming is where it's at, man. Oh, that, yo, I'm telling you, that the money is in mobile, PC, bro. That's where it's at, man. And I'm telling you, Nintendo's gonna go for that. I'm telling you, consoles is what's holding these systems back, guys. Who knows? It might make things worse for us, but financially, mobile gaming is where the money's at. That's why Microsoft is doing Play Anywhere. They're gonna keep the console. They just said we're gonna expand. It's gonna be big. That mobile, bro. I'm telling you, man. It's huge.
What on earth is that stupid thing? The last time
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Aaron, I think they just testing the waters. I think Nintendo's testing the waters. I think Pokemon Champions. You know what, Aaron? Good point. I think Pokemon Champions might bridge that gap. What do y'all think about that? I think Pokemon Champions might be the game that Nintendo says, hold on, let's see. Let's put it on Switch and let's put it on mobile. That might be the gap bridger right there. And if that does well, Pokemon might be going mobile as well. It might. We'll see. I don't know right away. And I'm not saying right away. But I'm thinking this is Nintendo's doing it for a reason. We know that. And after reading these numbers, Nintendo can be bigger than anything. It's a test to see.
Well, looks like
they throwing out Pokemon Champions just to see. Let's see. Okay, they did Pokemon Let's Go on phone. Okay, maybe that was just a one-time thing. Let's put a game like Champions. We'll see how well that does on mobile. Now, if that game does well on mobile, yo, Nintendo about to go mobile on y'all asses. They about to go mobile, and I mean mobile all the way with the phone, because people gotta understand. Your phone is essentially a screen. It is a screen. It's a screen that can play media. It can watch videos. It can watch. You know what I mean? That's what people have to say. That's why when Microsoft said, "Yo, listen, we're competing with TikTok," I don't think people are understanding. They're not saying we're competing directly with TikTok because of they don't do gaming. They're saying that we're gotta compete for that screen. We're competing for that screen. If you on TikTok, that's less of you playing a video game. We need our attention to come to us. That's what bro. This is gonna get crazy, man. I think we're about to see some bombshells with gaming. I think we're about to see it, and I think these dinosaurs are gonna wake the hell up. They're gonna have to wake the hell up because I can see it now. Something in my brain's telling me like, yo, like this is bigger than consoles, bro. This is bigger than consoles. And they could though. They could. That's why like Facebook try to copy all the Snapchat with the shorts and all that. Bro, things is about to get real quick. And I don't know if these dinosaurs are ready for it. But they're gonna chase this. I just think they're waiting for the right time, and I think Pokemon Champions will see if that bridges the gap between Switch and mobile. Because people gotta understand, their phone is a screen. Their phone is literally a screen. Their phone does have the power to run these same called Pokemon games. Maybe that's why they're not making them as demanding, because they want everybody to play it. You know what I'm saying? Those days is over, bro. They probably have low-end graphics because they want to make sure the phones can run them. Or at least everybody can get access to it. I see what Nintendo's doing. And I think Pokemon Champions will bridge that gap. We'll see, though. That has to do well, though. You know what I mean? Thank you, bro. That's what I'm saying, RG. I'm not a fanboy, bro. I don't be hating on Nintendo. I'm telling people Nintendo can be freaking one of the biggest freaking, you know, people gonna say distributor. I mean, I guess that's a form of third party, multi-plat, but that's where the money's at, guys. That's why Xbox is doing it. That's why PlayStation will fall, even though they don't have... See, the problem is with PlayStation, and I don't hate this company. My whole thing with PlayStation is that you don't have the games to do it. Nobody cares about your games. I hate to say it. And I know it sounds messed up, but nobody likes your games. People like Nintendo games. We know. Nobody's arguing that.
Those cars
If
look nice.
Nintendo went mobile today,
gonna take me one of
Nintendo would
those.
be far more successful than they have ever been. Because people like Nintendo games. Right? Xbox, same thing. People like the games that Xbox offers. If PlayStation went mobile or PC, nobody gives a damn. Nobody want to play your damn game. That's what people don't get. They don't get this. That's why when Sarah Ball's like, listen, our strategy is to have Windows be available everywhere. People ain't catching this. Oh, Microsoft losing identity. Microsoft losing this. No, Microsoft's essentially saying we want to be the pinnacle of all gaming. You play a PlayStation, you come to us. That's why I was telling people. Nobody want to listen to me. That's what people don't get. Oh, you play us on PS5, you're playing on us. You buy a console, you're playing through us. You buy a Fire Stick, we're the leaders in gaming. You download Game Pass Ultimate. We're the leaders. No matter where you go. It's like that song. No matter where I go, I will be right there waiting for you. With my Xbox, with my Fire Stick TV, when I play my Halo on my tablet. Wherever you go, I'll be waiting for you. I'll be playing Microsoft on my Fire Stick.
Need a new vehicle.
If that's not available, I'll play it on my phone. Yo, that's crazy, but they gotta make a parody of that song. No matter where you go, Microsoft will be waiting for you. Wherever you go, Microsoft will be waiting for you. It's crazy, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not even paying attention. That would be hilarious, bro. They should do a commercial like that. Microsoft should do that. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft should do a commercial like that. Wherever you go, Microsoft will be waiting for you. On that Amazon Fire Stick, even on your tablet.
I'm on my way.
Even on your tablet. Hey, yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, I swear, you give me enough time, bro, I'll have a parody song on that. You already know. You guys already know, man. I'll be having a parody song on that. Oh, man, that is hilarious, bro.
Where were those vehicles that I flew over?
Crazy, man. I'm telling you, man, that's gonna be my song. Wherever you go, Microsoft is waiting for you. You play it on your phone, on your Fire Stick TV. If that's not available, then pull out your phone.
Gotta find a ride.
Hey, yo, bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Wherever you go by Microsoft headquarters. Performed by Xboxer. Yo, I'm telling you, man, gaming is about to get big, though, for real now. It's about to get big, bro. I swear, there's about to be a service subscription war coming up, man. I feel it. I feel it. It's coming. Yep. Yep, they only got one more left. Yep, they do. You're right, Simmons. You're right. And that's something that's the only way. You can't get the new generation to play on one box anymore. They don't believe in that dinosaur concept. They believe in playing their games everywhere. So let the young generation play the dinosaurs. The 50-year-old Sega Genesis gamers need to go to sleep and let the youngins play the games the way they want. And they have their old ass shut the hell up and sit their old behind down. Oh, back in my days, we used to play it on the Genesis and it was exclusive. Now these kids, you think they care about that? They're like, man, they're like, hey, you got Fortnite? Yeah, man, I got Fortnite on my phone. Oh, you want to play with us? I got one of my friends that's on Xbox. Yeah. Oh, my other friend plays on PC. You think they out here fighting? Oh, you play Fortnite on your phone? Oh, you play Fortnite on Xbox? Oh, you play Fortnite on PC? You think those kids are worried about that? They're like, no. What you play on? I play on PC. You want to join us on Xbox? Hey man, I got a PS5. Can I join y'all too? Yeah, come on. Come join us. Come join. Everybody can play with us. Hey, but you know, I'm playing on my Switch too. But can I join you? Yeah, of course. That's why Fortnite, that's why Sarah Ball said, man, them exclusives is garbage. That's why she came out and said that. I'm happy that she said that. They just want to say, oh, it's just Xbox saying that. No, they know. These companies know. That's what the youth wants. These Sega Genesis gamers, ain't nobody want your games. And you know, youngin', I'm gonna show you a real quality game here now. Intergalacto in the Heretic Prophet. Dad, why is the lady bald? Well, oh, it's a part of the quality, you know what I'm saying? Why is she bald though, Dad? Isn't this woke? What you trying to say? It's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Dad, I seen that on my PC on Steam. What you talking about? You can only play it on a PlayStation. No, Dad. It's on my Steam profile. I see it every time I try to play Fortnite. That game ain't even trending, Dad. That's what people buy the PS5 for. You better watch your goddamn mouth, boy. Dad, listen, man. Nobody does that anymore, bro. That's outdated. You said what? That's outdated, Dad. Nobody does this. Your games are woke. It's the same game with the same story. How come every PlayStation game got a bald guy with a beard? What? You better take that back. We buy these systems for this. Dad, that game's gonna be on Steam in 1 year, and you know it, Dad. Cut the cap. Oh, man. You got fathers out there fighting with their son. You see Solid Rev? Man, they out here arguing with their children. Oh, man. Because their children don't see what the hell they see. Y'all don't know what I see. We was in the Great Depression of video games. Y'all don't see what I see. We pick up the station. That's what we pick up the PS5 for. Dad, ain't nobody buying those games. You know, hey Sonny, I'm gonna show you this game. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, for real, right? And his son just sitting there with his arms crossed, bro. Freaking Solid Rev son's got more. Man, listen, he's more of a man than his own damn daddy. He probably got his. Yo, I swear, Solid Rev son is like, Dad, I don't care, man. Hey, you know, we got the. Yeah, I should make a video on that one. You know, hey, you know, you see that little Rev? You see that? And it's funny because he carries himself so mature. Like, yeah, Dad. I mean, 25 years, and you don't even got the multiplayer, Dad. I know, but you see the man with the helmet. He got the helmet. They said he would never come to PlayStation, but he here now, son. He here. Master Chief is here. But Dad, where the rest of the games? You paying full price for this? What you trying to say? It's a 25-year-old game, Dad. You know, you already had access to it. I played in my room on the Xbox. This is nothing special, Dad. What? What you talk about? You don't even got online, Dad. You don't even got online, Dad. What you mean I can play online the campaign? Dad, come on. You don't even have deathmatch. You don't even have deathmatch, Dad. But we can play the campaign and shoot each other, and it's like the it's like the same thing, Dad. No, it's not. There's no kill counter, Dad. Come on, that's not serious, bro. You know, what are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that you get more on Xbox. I'm just trolling, bro. Oh man, it's crazy, man. That's criminal, argue. It's criminal how they doing that. And we know why Microsoft's doing that, man. So they can cash grab on all these damn campaign evolves. I told people they were gonna do that. Microsoft, you know what Microsoft said? Yo, hey, argue. You know what they said? They're like, you got Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond. You know, Phil Spencer's like, you know what, man? Them ponies, they beating us in the hardware sales. They beating us, man. They really getting to me, man. Sarah Bond. Listen, I have a hardware, I graduated from Harvard. Oh yeah, you know, Phil Spencer, I see you stressing out smoking your cigar. I don't know how I'm gonna get to these people. I don't know how I'm gonna get them. Sarah Bond walks in with the coffee. Phil, you ever just thought about putting the game there? Huh? I'm trying to stay loyal to my fan base, you know. We told it was only 4 games, Sarah. Sarah's like, they're gonna love you anyway, Phil. No matter what you do, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but we're gonna put Halo Master Chief for the pony, Sarah. They saying we losing identity. Oh, well, just don't give them online. What? Just, Phil Spencer, you was gonna put Halo Master Chief on there? Yeah. Why? Sarah Bond probably told him, why do that when you can sell them individually? And Phil Spencer was like, you know what, Sarah Bond? You right. That's why you the CEO of the company. That's why she the CEO. That's why Sarah Bond told Phil Spencer, don't give him Halo Master Chief, just sell him the campaign for full for full money. Sell it in installments. Oh man, Sarah Bond out here. Oh man, Sarah Bond helping that man Phil. No wonder Phil been smiling. He been smiling too much now. He don't even look stressed out anymore. Yeah, Sarah Bond told him, you know, I got a degree at Harvard in financing and accounting, and the best thing to do would be to sell the game individually. You know what, Sarah Bond? That's a good ass idea. We could do it with all our franchises. They'd be like brand new again, like how they were on the 360. You right. Let's sell it to the pony. And then we could put it on Game Pass. You're right. Sarah Bond, that is why you are the CEO of this company. You're right. We was gonna give him Halo Master Chief, but since you came in there with the coffee and you told us that we need to separate them, sell it $60, $40 a pop, you are right. Oh man, that's crazy. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, exactly. They only play. Yeah, they're gonna use that as an excuse. I know, right? As to why there's no multiplayer. When in reality, they should say they suck. It's so funny how they're like, oh, we play campaign anyway, but the vast majority of your games are multiplayer. So that's not even true either. The most popular games, though, Simmons, is multiplayer games, and they know it. They know it. It's sad that PlayStation don't even pump out their own multiplayer games. Nintendo got more. Nintendo got more multiplayer. Hey yo, when the hell did Nintendo get more multiplayer games than PlayStation, bro? That is pathetic, bruh. How did Nintendo up their multiplayer game, but Sony hasn't? I mean, they got Splatoon, they got all these games. You got Nintendo got more multiplayer games that are actually successful than Sony. Sony is, Nintendo is actually technically with the N64. They were kind of the kings of the multiplayer, the couch for sure. They just needed to find a way to put it online. I mean, I think Nintendo has gotten better with that as well. So Nintendo, man, they're actually some of the kings of the multiplayer scheme. You know? But Sony, on the other hand, I don't know what the hell happened with them. They were successful with SOCOM and all that, but that quickly died so fast. Oh yeah, the 64 was great for multiplayer, man. That was a multiplayer behemoth, man. Conker's Bad Fur Day, Perfect Dark. I mean, 4-player thing off the bat. You know what I mean? You didn't need no multi-tap. You know, Sega Saturn was good for arcade games and co-op and competitive games, man. But the N64, when it came to like party games, Pokemon Stadium, Mario Party, Mario Kart, when you had people coming over, that's what you played. That's what you played. You played the Nintendo 64. When you had a party over. But I will say, I love the Sega Saturn's multiplayer games a little, well, mostly because I like the arcade games and stuff. But in regards to like 64, that was the best. When it came to a party. You want to play NFL Blitz, 4-player? Put it on. That's why Sega did it with the Dreamcast. That's why, because it was a good party box. 64 was a good party box, man. That was the console you took at parties and everybody getting into the action. It was amazing. That was such a good time, man. I think people really slept on that feature with the N64. And it was good for rentals because people, what they'll do, they'll rent certain games and then play 2-player, 4-player with their brothers, nieces, nephews, whoever. I used to do that with my family all the time, so that's what the 64. Oh yeah, I used to play that like a fiend, bro. Conker's Bad Fur Day, bro. I was up for hours playing that with my cousin, bro. My brother and my cousin. Hours, bro. We was fiending on that game. That was like Gears of War before Gears of War with the headshots and, bro, that was a hardcore game. People forget Conker's Bad Fur Day for the 64. That game was hardcore, man. We loved that game. That game was hardcore for us, bro. I like the part where the guy's like enemy snipers and they shooting the head off and then he's swearing and stuff. I was like, yo, hey, I like this. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up, man? That was the good days, man. Oh, capture the flag. I used to like the heist one with the bag. Yo, what up, Catzilla? You know what I'm saying? That was the 64, bro. When it came to those games, man, Smash Bros. Especially, bro. Ooh, I love the 64, man. I know it gets a lot of hate, but the 64 was such a good console, man. You know, it might have not had that many games, but it definitely had the games that mattered. It was the perfect party box, man. Nobody can go wrong with that. Yeah, Wave, oh my goodness. Wave Race, some of the best looking water I've ever seen in my life. Even to this day, it looks amazing. 64 had a lot of good games, man. That was such a good period of gaming. You know? Bomberman 64, Bomberman Hero. Like, it just felt like every game had quality to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Some games was obviously better than others. Doom 64. Like, every game felt good on it, though. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's like, you're getting games that, like, even if the game sucks, they're just not fun to play, bro. They're just trash. That's kind of the hurtful part about it. I like how they don't even tell you what car. Oh yeah, Beetle? Yeah, Venture. I remember that game. Oh yeah, that was such a good game, Catro. Beetle. You know, 64 had a lot of good racing games. Ridge Racer 64 was good on it. Freaking Nightmare Creatures was amazing. Love that game. Oh man, that was perfect. The Turok games on it. I actually got the trilogy. Extreme G, all 1 and 2. Bruh. Amazing, bruh. I mean, the 64 was amazing, man. I mean, if you could afford all the software that it had at the time, man. Hexen 64, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh man, bro. I don't care if it had 297 games, man. The freaking wrestling games. Bruh, with the No Mercy, WCW, NW versus NW Revenge. Bro, come on. WrestleMania 2000, bro. Come on, bruh. And especially during that time in the 90s, bro. 64 was crazy. Like, it had everything, man. We was eating good, bro. When that No Mercy came out, bro. Wow. It's unbelievable, man. And I used to love the Tony Hawk games on it too, the Pro Skaters. You know, Fighting Force. Just amazing, man. F-Zero too. I loved F-Zero. Yeah, Star Fox 64. Yeah, I love Star Fox. That was one of my favorites. We played that so many damn times. I went through all the damn routes. Yeah, F-Zero was amazing, man. I know, and I get where people are coming from. That they wish gaming was back to that. And I understand that. But unfortunately, gaming will never bring back that feeling. You know, we will never see that type of evolution in gaming. You know, I mean, bro, when Ocarina of Time, bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, freaking Ocarina of Time, bro, my jaw dropped, bro. I've never, bro, that game was incredible, bro. I don't think people understand how good that game was, man. In 98, bro, Mischief Makers was amazing too. By Treasure, that was amazing. But come on, bro. That was amazing, bro. When you think about it, that was amazing. Ocarina of Time, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I know people say it's overrated, but man, the game was peak, bro. You can't even refute that. It was peak. It was, yeah, Treasure was amazing. It was so peak. I even like the Castlevania games on it. Was it Castlevania 60? Oh my goodness, man. Well, we was eating good back then, man. I don't think nobody realized. Oh yeah, bro, I know gaming, man. He's a Gangsta Knows Treasure. Oh yeah, I know Treasure, bro. Trust, man. That's how I be telling people. People thinking, they be thinking I'm an Xbox fanboy, bro. I'm like, bro. I don't know how to, like one of my favorite companies was Sega Soft. They did the Three Dirty Dwarfs. Oh, I love that. I don't know why Sega hasn't put these games back. Three Dirty Dwarfs, man. Scud. Like, bro, like, ah.
You got it. But their getaway driver is
oh man, I remember when Rayman came out, bro. Rayman 2. Woo! Rayman 2, bruh. That was the game. Oh yeah, you talking about that shoot 'em up game? Yeah, the shmup. Oh man, bro, I'm telling you, bro, that was good. Radiant Silver Gun was good. I used to have that on the Saturn. It's actually on Xbox now. Radiant Silver Gun was amazing. Darius Gaiden, Don Patchy, Don Patchy. My dad was into these games a lot, so that's how I know about them. Oh man, bro. Yeah, you got a question? All right, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Let's test out my gaming trivia. Let's see. I want to see. Saturn. Yeah, they did Guardian Heroes 2. That's on Xbox too. Okay, more like, let me see. Hold on. More like a ranking. Bet, I got you. Man, that built my childhood, bro. That literally built my childhood, man. You know what I'm saying, man? That's what made me the gamer that I am today, man. I tell people, man, if I was born now, I don't think I'd be a gamer, man. I ain't gonna front, man. That right there, man, it was really, man, like gaming back then. I get where people get, you know, to gaming and how it felt to them, and it's just, they would never go back to that, you know. And I just think the more people that accept that and move on from that and just accept what gaming is and try to enjoy the little bit of good elements that this has while playing their own games, you should be happy, you know. Because I ain't gonna lie, guys, I used to get depressed, man, constantly thinking about the bad things about game. I used to get depressed, man. It's like gaming would never go back, you know. And I used to get depressed. I used to be like, not like Dreamcast guy, of course, but I used to be like, oh man, you know, gaming, man, this is the golden age, I want this back. And the more and more I kept chasing it, the more and more it kept hurting me. So I just said, you know what, I still have these games. Go back and play them. They're not going anywhere. Play a little bit of these games, even if you don't like them that much, but just try to enjoy the most of it. But don't let it depress you. Because I think a lot of people, what they do, they depress on it. Instead of looking at it as cherishable memories, they look at it as nightmares. Like, you know what I mean? It becomes a nightmare for them. And it's just like, you don't want to do that. I think we all come to that point. You know, people that listen to music, people that, you know, like certain movies, they all come to the point where things are not like it used to be. And that can be very hard for people to deal with. I mean, some cases, people still can struggle with it heavily. You know what I'm saying? So, like the only thing I can recommend with people, he says, I want you to rank. Oh, that's a good one. Yikes, dang, he pulled out the bangers. All right, hold on. He wants me to rank them? All right, let me see. Let me rank them. All right, let me see. Alright, let's see. I don't think... Damn, bro. Let me see. I think I'm going to go with this one first, though. Hold on. I'm going to put it in the chat. Oh, hold on. Damn. I already gave it up. Hold on. He said I already gave that one up. Yeah, hold on. How do I... Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to see... Okay. Damn, yeah, I like this one too, man. I like this one too. Damn, man. Yeah, he hit me with a hard list, bruh. I feel wrong. I would put... Hold on, I'm trying to look at the list so it doesn't go away. What was it? Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's gotta be 4. Yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, definitely this. and 6. And I'm gonna explain this list in a minute, too, as well. All right, so that's my list right there. I'm gonna pin it too. That's my list. The ranking. That's the ranking, right there. Zelda Majora's Mask 2, Zelda Ocarina of Time, Mario 64 3, GoldenEye 007, Smash 5, 6 Mario Kart. And I'll say one thing though, right? I'll say one thing. Mario Kart is only put at the last because I enjoy Diddy Kong Racing more. You see what I'm saying? If you put Diddy Kong Racing there, that might have been a little bit more difficult. Yeah, because I'm going to be honest. I think me and Ron Simmons had this conversation before too. Like, I like Mario Kart 64, but Diddy Kong is where it's at with me. Yours, let me see. Oh, yeah, you was telling me like Mario Kart. Okay. Oh, it's like the opposite. Let me see that. Yeah, it is like that. Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing was way better in my opinion. But yo, it's like reverse. We the opposite. Hey yo, we the opposite. That's funny though. It's like in reverse. It's like his worst is like my first. Like that's crazy. Hey yo, that is hilarious though. Yo, yeah, Super Mario 64 was good too, but once you start getting into the Banjo-Kazooie, the Banjo-Tooies, that's when it gets difficult, man. That's why I'm telling people when they be like, yo, make a top 10 N64 list, that's tough for me, man, because I like the Duke Nukem 0 Hour. Bro, I love Duke Nukem 0 Hour, bro. I'd put that in my top 10. I would put Duke Nukem, Banjo-Tooie was amazing. I would put Duke Nukem 0 Hour in my top 10. Most people wouldn't. I would. I love Duke Nukem 0 Hour, bro. I love that game, bro. But I also love a lot of other games. You got Mischief Makers. You got Castlevania 64. You got, the Legacy of Darkness. I like those too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's a hard list. I like the Doom 64 as well. Turok, and then you got the 4 Turok. You got that, and then you got Rage War. Like, bro, that's a hard list, man. That is a hard list. Top 10? And I love Donkey Kong 64. I would have to sacrifice so much. But if I had to choose, though, damn, bro, if I had to choose, though,
You got it. But they're gonna be driving
if I had to choose, I don't know, man. I like the even Harvest Moons. I would have to go with the longevity, though. As much as I might prefer some games, I would have to go with the most replayability. Even if a game is better, I would have to go for the replayability. And I love Turok, but Turok just doesn't have... Like, if I had to choose a Turok game in it would probably have to be Turok 2 or 1. I love 3, but the problem is with 3 is very streamlined, and it's kind of short. So I would have to go for something a little longer. See, that's how we used to work back then, guys. Right? Now it's a little different as we get older. When we was young, we went for the longer game. That's how we was back then, because we couldn't, back then, like, our parents wouldn't just buy us all these games. You know what I'm saying? Gaming wasn't just as accessible. So back then, that's why RPGs was very popular during PlayStation 1, and even during the Super Nintendo, it was having a rise there, because people could not afford all these games. So you would choose the longer game. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, mind you, like, if we're talking about old school throwback, if somebody told me, like, this is what I'm saying. I want people, this is another thing, yo, this is a good conversation, right, Simmons? But check this out, right? I think that Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is better than Final Fantasy VII. Check this, right? You asked me this now, I'm going to say Ocarina of Time. I'm going to tell you this every single time. But as a kid, I would tell you Final Fantasy VII. Oh yeah, Mystical Ninja Star and Goldman, the 2 games. They had the 3D one that was like Zelda, and then they had the 2D one. I know, I still have them. Mystical Goldman Great Adventure. So check this out. This is what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Asking it as an adult is different than asking it as a kid. Because if you told me, hey son, let's say whoever, choose 2 games. You got Legend of Ocarina of Time, and you got Final Fantasy VII. Which one are you choosing? I would literally tell my dad I want Final Fantasy VII. People's like, well, but you like Ocarina of Time more though. But I would have chose the game because it's longer. As a kid. Do you get what I'm saying? People don't realize that. That's how it was back then. That's how it was though. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, You know what I mean? Like, that's how it was. Now, as an adult, I can comfortably say that. Because I can afford to buy my own things. But as a kid, when you can't do that, you're going to choose the longer game, even if you prefer the other one. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. But maybe other people are different. But I would have to choose the longer game. Like, for example, I like Banjo-Kazooie more than... I love Duke Nukem Zero. It's one of my favorites. I would love to see a modern re-release of that game. Like, for example, if somebody told me, what you choose? Banjo 2 is easy. That's an easy one. Oh, you missed it? It's okay. So, for example, this one's easy, though. I'll reiterate it again in this way. Banjo-Tooie is... not Banjo-Tooie. If I throw in Banjo-Tooie, it's easy. But if I say Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie, and I like Banjo-Kazooie more, I'm going to have to go with Mario 64 because it's longer. I'm going to have to go with the longer game. Tooie's just better all around. It's longer, it's better, it's more expansive. It's a little different, though. But if I had to choose between that, I'm choosing the longer game. But people are going to be like, but you like Kazooie better, though. But I'm like, for Mario 64 is longer. I need that longevity. As a kid, you need that. You know what I'm saying? As an adult, I'm choosing Kazooie. Easy. Tooie's automatic. You know what I mean? But as a kid, I got to choose the longer game. You know what I'm saying? In some cases. But the game has to be equally as good as well, too. You know what I mean? That's why PlayStation was successful, because of the long games that they had in RPGs. You know? Now people spend more time playing online than they do in an RPG game now. You know, so that's just kind of where the whole value proposition comes from. Because that's what gaming was always about. The value of what you got. Now I think people are saying gaming is too long. You know what I mean? So, it's kind of crazy how things are now in comparison. You know what I mean? It's just like, wow, like how we used to choose video games. I mean, that's how I did it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, wow, like even if I liked a certain game and I liked it more, I would choose one that I liked a little bit least and then stick with that. Like Diddy Kong Racing over Mario Kart. Me personally, Diddy Kong Racing destroys Mario Kart. Me and Simmons had this discussion. Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing runs laps around that game. Yeah, it can be a pretty difficult game, don't argue. It's a very difficult game. I like how the levels, especially for 64, are all interconnected. That's what made it a little hard for people, because they're all interconnected, which I thought was pretty cool. I thought that was really big. Well, Simmons like, yo, you know Simmons, he's like, nah, brother, nah. No, Mario Kart 64 is good too, though, but I just like the Diddy Kong Racing. You know what I mean? I like the multiple vehicles. Look, that was cool, though. When that game came out, and then the story mode, and then you could play it co-op too. Come on, man. Diddy Kong Racing, though. Yo, Diddy Kong Racing, though. Yo, it'd be like that, y'all. You ever seen that guy, those dudes on YouTube channel, the console war guys, with the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo? You know, me and Simmons would be like, video game wars. You know, let's get into that. Diddy Kong Racing. What Diddy Kong Racing be? Damn, bruh. He out here pulling off the enhancers. Oh, man. I still like the aesthetic of the 64, so I'm going to go with the 64 one. I don't know. I like the aesthetic of it. I just like the way it looks. You got it. Yeah, that adventure mode and the multiple vehicles, man, that kind of sealed the deal. And the boss races with the pig dudes. Oh, man, that's what I'm saying, man. That sealed the deal. And it had some of my favorite franchises, like Conkers, when he was in, when they were going to make him a kid's game, and then instead they changed it to a mature game. You know what I mean? I love Diddy Kong Racing. And I think I remember playing that during the holidays, man. It was amazing. Amazing time in my life, bro. I was so happy. You know? They had a few good kart races back then. You had Speed Punks. That was very underrated. A lot of people don't know Speed Punks. They know Crash Team Racing, but a lot of people don't know what Speed Punks was. Yeah, Speed Punks was good, man. You didn't like that one as much. During that time, I probably would have choose F-Zero over it. Yeah, F-Zero for sure, because I love that F-Zero. I love F-Zero on Super Nintendo. I love it even on the 64. I love it even on the GameCube. F-Zero, especially with that dun 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 dun. Oh man, dun 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 dun. Oh my bro, I was so hyped playing that crap, bro. Oh man, the music. Oh man, that music, bro. Come on, man. And with how fast you was going, it gave you that adrenaline rush, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man. F-Zero, and then when Sega did it with GX, because people forget Sega made that game. The best F-Zero game was made by Sega, which makes sense because they did a lot of arcade gaming. But man, that one was the best, man. F-Zero, bro. And oh yeah, you know what's funny? Road Rash 64 was good too, though, man. I liked the Road Rash. That's what I'm saying, man. The third-party games was hitting on the 64, though. Road Rash? Bro, I used to love using the crowbar and you put it in the dude's bike and he flips. Road Rash 64, man. I wasn't even a fan of that rock music or whatever, but I actually, for that game, I liked it. You know what I mean? I think it fit the mood really well. I love Road Rash, bro. That was my game. Road Rash 64? Bro, I love that freaking game, bro. That was a good one, man. Music was good too. Yeah, that was made by Sega. Yeah, that one was made by Sega, which was, you know, it makes sense though. You know what I mean? Considering how fast that game was. That game was very arcadey. It was good though. You know? Yeah, hopefully they put my free roam back in this game. Alright guys, but I'm gonna head off. It was definitely nice chatting with y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one, alright? Take care everybody.